Well, good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino beer review. Yeah, you're not getting my head fully. I just don't even care today. I'll put it closer, just so I can reach over and do this. Sorry, I did a beer review where I had to change the height of the cell phone tripod. And changing the height obviously cut more of me out. And you know, you want to see this beautiful face. You want to see this beautiful face. We're drinking a beer that was sent to me by Nick. Thank you very much, Nick, of Maxwell Stars Beer Reviews. And this beer is right here. This is, I believe this is the Belgian version, because there is a Chouffe here in Canada. 10% alcohol. Oh my god. Yeah, the Belgian version of the Chouffe, or the gnome. This is nice Chouffe, or, well, it's their winter one. Nice Chouffe, as in, you know, ice, nice Chouffe. Alcohol 10%, I still can't believe that. And it is a brown, it's a Donker winter beer, or a brown winter beer. Yeah. That's all that's really on this. Again, thank you very much, Nicholas, for sending this out. Let's... Oh my god, okay. We're not going to do that. We're going to get this put away. We're going to grab a real opener. Fuck those Chinese fucking things that were sent to me. The real opener doesn't work either. There we go. It does. Just not as good as it could. Motherfucker. Fuck the Belgian and the use of the fucking full-on champagne bottle. Fuck it all. Fuck it all. 10% alcohol. You know, when you look at the ABV and the bottle sizes of European beers, and then you look at what's happening in North America, you think, hey, it's the same. But from what I know from people that I personally know that live over in Europe, you don't normally buy something like this and drink it on your own. And if you do, it's the only thing you drink. Where you get stupid idiots like me and a lot of other people here in North America, where you're going to buy like 2 of these 750 milliliter 10% alcohol beers, or one of these in an Imperial Stout or something like that. And I think that's the big difference in, at least from what I'm able to tell just from not being over there, just from going by people's stories, in our beer culture. We're more okay with getting stupid. They get stupid too, I mean, we do all over the world, but we seem to be more okay with it. That's a nice color. I mean, it's supposed to be a brown ale, but it has a lot of reds to it. There is a good deal of carbonation moving in there. That's a beautiful looking beer. Lots of nice big head, little snap crackle pop. Not many tunnels really being made. So sniffing it out of the glass isn't going to give me all that much. But that's a beautiful color. That's a beautiful looking beer. Smell. Oh, that is a beautiful smelling beer. Just trying to see if I can, it's too small for me to read. I was trying to check the ingredients out a little bit. But, languages are 1, 2, 3, 4... There's like 7 or 8 languages on there, and I can only tell those because they're bold. I can't actually read what languages they're in. Yeah. Okay, it smells like raisin. Raisin, honey. Raisin, honey, cherry, and a little bit of allspice is what I'm smelling. Oh, and a touch of cloves. So cherry, raisin, allspice, cloves. It smells good. I mean, it smells good. I can't say it doesn't. Let's try it. Cheers. Okay, now, of the Chouffe beers, I'm not normally a big fan of the Chouffe beers. I've had the Quebec Chouffe, I've had the Belgian Chouffe, both of them in the same sort of looking bottle, the green label with the red and yellow gnomes on it. I've had them both. Wasn't really a fan of either of them, to be honest with you. I really didn't care for either of them. However, this one here, this winter one, has a lot of flavors I like. It actually kind of reminds me of a fruitcake. Nobody likes fruitcake, but for some reason I always did. I don't know why I liked fruitcake. I didn't mind it. Maybe because my grandfather would give me fucking maple syrup to put on it. Grandfather, for those of you that don't watch a lot of videos, my grandfather owns a huge plot of land that's all maple trees. He has a sugar shack on there. It's his sugar bush, and he would put maple syrup on everything. Most likely the reason why he ended up with adult onset diabetes, but it didn't matter. You don't realize how good pot roast is with maple syrup until you do it. Okay? You don't realize it. Yeah. Some raisin and cherry flavors in there. A little bit of cloves. Nice caramel. Caramel, cherries, raisins. A little bit of plum. The clove mixes with the alcohol. You don't get a full warming, you get a warming right at the back of your throat, and it doesn't follow down. I mean, you can probably see when I drink, I kind of make this face after swallowing each time, and it's that alcohol mixing with the cloves. As soon as I swallow, it's not something pleasurable. The flavor of the beer is pleasurable for me. The beer itself is pleasurable for me, but that split second when I swallow is not pleasurable. If I have to give it any negative marks, it would be on that split second after swallowing the beer. Yeah. It gives almost that high gravity lager taste again. As soon as you swallow, you get that for a second. Like, I pick up the cherries, I pick up the molasses, I pick up the caramel, I pick up like an allspice and cinnamon like flavor. I pick up the raisins, I pick up a bit of plum even, and then I get this like high gravity lager alcohol taste, and then I fade into a like clovey, earthy mixture. Burp's nice. It's a nice beer. It just has that one minuscule thing. Well, I can't say it's minuscule because it does make me make a facial expression every time I swallow. Ooh. Now I got the hiccups. Yeah, I like the beer. I don't like that one part of the beer. And that one part of the beer is a big part of the beer. Fuck. 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 Can't talk. Hiccuping. Okay. Back to what I was saying. That part after I swallow is the part I dislike about this beer, and I can't give it a great mark because of that. I can say I could drink this. It's 10% alcohol, and I don't really get an alcohol astringency per se. I get it for a second, and then it's gone. It's a bunch of flavors I can like and I can get behind. I'm going to guess that this bottle's probably around the same price. It was sent to me, so I didn't buy it, and New Brunswick does historically have slightly worse prices than us when it comes to Belgian beers. Canada actually has some pretty good prices for Belgian beers across the country for the most part. Not everywhere, but for the most part, we have some pretty damn good Belgian beer prices. I'm going to assume this costs about the same amount as, say, a St. Bernardus Winter Ale or a Petrus Number 9 or something like that. The Belgian winter ales that are about 10% alcohol in the exact same type of bottle. So I'm gonna guess somewhere in the $9.99 to $11.99 range if it was sold here in New Brunswick. Probably $12.99 ish would be my assumption. And in that assumption, yeah, I could get behind and buy it. I'd give it a straight up 7. I could do it. I don't think it would be something I would search out. There's a lot of other things I could spend my money on, especially if I haven't had something that's there before. But if I've had everything that's there, this is something that would be a plausible choice. I like the flavors on the forefront. I like the flavors on the back end. I don't like that that attack on the back of my throat after I swallow. It's the only thing I don't like, but it's a big thing not to like, so it does make it lose a full 3 marks. Thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you, Nicholas, for sending this. I'm going to sip the rest of this while I try and get into Schitt's Creek, which my buddy keeps telling me is better than I think it is, and I should give it some more episodes. So thank you. Bye.